A teen tragedy and the moments leading up to it. The mother of Jholie Musa is telling us what happened just before her daughter went missing and about the person of interest in her daughter's murder. News 4's Erica Gonzalez joins us now live in Springfield, where plans are underway tonight for a vigil. Erica?
Right, Jim. So we are live outside the New Life Open Bible Church here in Springfield, where that vigil will be held tomorrow at 6 o'clock. As you can only imagine, all of the grim discoveries and the latest developments hard for any mother to take in. But when we spoke with Jholie Musa's mom today, she tells us they do not come as a surprise to her. Today we are hearing from the mother of Jholie Musa, a day after Fairfax County Police announced they had a person of interest in the teen's murder.
Did you know them before this investigation?
Yeah.
Is it a surprise to you?
No. I sat down with Sarita Stewart-Hill earlier today. She says the family is clinging to their faith and one another to endure the tragedy. Jholie's identical twin learning what life will be like without her sister.
She's trying to identify with being Janae and not Janae and Jholie.
Musa was reported missing January 13th. About a week later, a 17-year-old boy was arrested on a felony assault charge against Musa, something detectives say was learned while investigating the teen's disappearance. That 17-year-old is now the same person police are calling a person of interest in the murder of Jholie Musa. His identity not revealed because he's a minor. 2 weeks after her disappearance, police found Jholie Musa's body in Woodlawn Park.
It didn't dawn on me that my child was never going to come home because I was so afraid of this. You figure you're so scared of something that couldn't possibly happen. You know?
Stewart-Hill confirms the person of interest was at one time her daughter's boyfriend and that she had a no-contact order against him. Because the case involves two minors, Fairfax County Police say they won't comment on that information. Stewart-Hill says that all of this is really prompting her, propelling her to new purpose in life. What that is, we'll talk more about that coming up on News 4 at 6. For now, we're live in Springfield. I'm Erica Gonzalez. Back to you guys in the studio.
Hey, Erica, quickly, a person of interest, this 17-year-old, do they know where he is, or are they looking for him, or what do we know about that?
So he's been taken into custody. In fact, his arrest was made a couple of weeks ago, and police kept that pretty tight-lipped. He was taken into custody for that felony assault charge, and only yesterday it was revealed that he was now considered a person of interest in her death. So two very different things there. I want to make sure that we make the distinction between that, Jim.
Exactly, but in custody for the other. All right.
Three young lives cut short by violence, a shooting, a classroom beating, and a homicide. And that's where we'll start. Police have a person of interest in custody after the murder of 16-year-old Jholie Musa in Alexandria. Her story took a lot of twists and turns this evening. Deborah Alfarone brings us up to speed.
So who is this person of interest? He's 17 years old. That's why police won't tell us his name. Sources tell us he's Jholie's ex. This gets tricky. Police tell us they're in the middle of investigating Jholie's disappearance, and then they learn this.
We uncovered an unreported incident. That incident was a felony assault where Jholie was the victim.
And police say that 17-year-old was the attacker. The assault happened before Jholie went missing. Police won't say much else. Jholie's mom says she told police about the ex.
I guess the reason why it was brought up was because they were saying that there was no imminent danger.
Remember, Jholie walked out of her house January 12th. When did police arrest that ex-boyfriend for that assault?
On January 18th.
And as we know, Jholie's body is found a week and a day later in a nearby park. The ex is only charged with that assault, not Jholie's murder. Jholie's mom found out he's now a person of interest in the murder the same way we all found out, by watching today's news conference. Does it give you any peace or any closure to have this person of interest in custody?
No, I don't feel any comfort in it at all.
The autopsy's not back yet. No word on when. We're going to continue to follow this story to the end. Deborah Alfarone, WUSA.